What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the JP / global release schedule in terms of characters that we could be getting from now until end of year. So we're going to be using leagues, we're going to be using past banner schedules, and using all of that to kind of determine what we're going to be getting for the later half of this year from now till end of year, pretty much. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And yeah, man, we're going to be discussing some banners and stuff. I have a graphic that I actually made as well on Photoshop. So we're actually going to switch over to that display, and we'll kind of talk about it when we get there. Alright, guys, so this is the display that we got going on here in terms of what we're going to be talking about for this video. As you guys can see, October 2023, the first character that we have lined up that we're going to be getting in October is going to be a Merlin. So we're actually going to be getting a Halloween Merlin, and this is courtesy of 70s Leaks. We do know that this is going to be a Merlin on this week specifically because it's a Halloween Merlin variant. Let me actually pull up the video here, guys, so I can show you what the actual animations for the Merlin do look like. Alright, guys, so this is the Merlin right here and what the actual animations do look like. So when you guys see the animations here, you'll kind of get an idea that this is going to be the Halloween Merlin that we're going to be getting for this banner release. We don't know the actual skills for the character yet, and she'll definitely be kind of talked about next week when we actually do get the patch notes for her. But we do know for a fact it is a True Seeker Merlin variant, so either like the Ragnarok or Summer Merlin type like character build, and it's going to have that type of Holy Relic, and then it's also going to have going to be a Halloween unit, right? And we know Halloween is always the second week of October in terms of character release, because the end of the month we actually do have a collab, which we're going to talk about as well. So yeah, coming back to the October 2023 list here, yeah, Merlin does make sense for the second week of the month, just because we already know that the Halloween one is going to be pretty much released on this slot, right? Last year, in terms of what we got for the release schedule, let me actually switch over to the past banner schedule. So last year for Halloween, we actually did get a Easton of Authority. So this was a Halloween Easton, which was the second half of the Infinity Merlin release for the download celebration. So this year we actually had Queen Hell release on the end of September. And then for the 12th of October this year would be the Halloween Merlin, right? And as you guys can see from past banners list right here, at the end of the month we are going to be getting a collab. And the thing is with the collab, I assume it's probably going to be a new one, considering last year we did also get a new one in this slot as well. It is a possibility it could be a rerun as well, but I do think that this one will probably be a new collab. We did already have one rerun this year, being the right on this slot right here with the AOT collaboration, right? That was a rerun. And then the one before that we had this year, I think, was Mushoku Tensei, which was new though, right? So we did have a new collab earlier in the year as well, but later in the year we did get so yeah, Mushoku Tensei was right here, so in April, right? So yeah, we kind of have a general idea, guys, for like what we're going to be getting at least in this month of October. Now let's actually move over to November and kind of talk about what we could be getting for that. Alright, guys, so now for November, spoiler alert, this is what we got going on for November. This is what I think we're going to be getting in November. It's a possibility, but we'll have to see. So the first week, we're actually not going to get anything because we already get the collab on this week right here, right? So we have to wait 2 weeks. The 9th, we would be getting a new character. Now, last year, for you guys that don't know, we did actually get... Let me switch over to the banner schedule. We did actually get Demon Cusack. So I really don't know who we're going to be getting in this time slot, but it could just be any character, really, right? Whatever filler character they want to put in for this time slot, they could really just put in anybody, and it really doesn't necessarily matter who they put, but maybe like another human support character, or maybe another, I don't know, like some type of character that could just release but not be like too much of a crazy release. Like Demon Cusack was a great character last year in that slot, and he was actually a standard banner character as well. So yeah, he obviously hasn't been put into SSR tickets yet, but he is one of those characters that should eventually get into the SSR ticket pool. So we're most likely just going to get a general banner character, and then that character eventually will be put in SSR tickets later down the line, eventually once Cusack does as well. But yeah, as you guys can see, right after that, though, we know end of November is going to be the November Festival. It'll be the 4.5 year anniversary celebration, right? And so in terms of the character that I think we're going to be getting during that celebration, I do think we're going to be getting if we actually switch back to here, Chaos Arthur. Now, it does make a lot of sense that we would be either be getting Chaos Arthur for end of November or end of December, because remember, in the story right now for where we're at in Grand Cross, we're pretty much at the part where we're at the final fight against like the mountain version of the Demon King, right? It's the last part against the Demon King, and after that, we're actually going straight into the Chaos Arthur arc with the whole Cath fight, right? So that's kind of the Arthur that I'm expecting we're going to be getting. And even if the chapter update for that update doesn't drop in November and we get Chaos Arthur regardless, that's still a possibility, as well as we've had characters released way before their actual chapters have come out, like Purgatory Bond, like Chad King. We've had times where that release has just happened just because they wanted to ship out a character to fit a time slot. And so I assume Chaos Arthur will most likely be end of November, and he would be a darkness attribute character. Considering what we have in the game for like light and dark, I do think darkness attribute does make a lot of sense for Chaos Arthur. So that's pretty much my November, guys. Let me know who you guys think the the second week of November could be. I really don't know what they could slot in for that, but I don't know. It could just be like a human support character. It could just be a regular banner character. We really don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much my thought process on that. And then we would obviously also be getting another free character probably with the Chaos Arthur release. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the November time slot schedule, guys. And let's actually move into December now. So let's actually scroll over here into December. So as you guys can see, in terms of December here, we do have 3 banners we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting 1 banner on the 2nd week of December, another banner on the, the 3rd week, or no, the 4th week. And then the 5th week, we're going to be getting another banner. Now, in terms of what I put here, as you guys can see, I do have a Easton here. This is the Awakened Easton variant, and I do think we're going to be getting a Christmas Awakened Easton. If we look at the past banner schedule, let me switch back real quick. If we look at past banner schedule here, guys, and go to the last year's if we go to last year's Christmas unit, pretty much, right, it was a Valencia of Obsession. Now look at the year before, guys, right? Like if we go to the year before, on the 9th of December 2021, Lilia of Desire. So we had a Christmas Lilia, we had a Christmas Valenti, and both of these, bear in mind, are the awakened versions of those characters. So maybe this year we could get an Awakened Easton, right? We could get a Christmas Awakened Easton, which would make a lot of sense, right? And then what I do else, the other thing I do have on my list as well is that we're going to be getting a Step Up banner. Now last year we did get a Dana for Liz Step Up, and I think the year before we've always gotten Dana for Liz, but at this point we have each of the colors for the Dana for Liz, so I really don't know what character we're going to be getting in the Step Up banner, but it really could just be any character, really, guys. Whatever character they want to slot in just to kind of be like a little like bait banner right before the New Year festival, they're just going to slot in, right? And then for the final banner of December, guys, I do think we're going to be getting not necessarily Percival himself, but this is going to be the end of year festival time slot, and we're most likely going to be getting a light attribute character, either maybe like a Meliodas Elizabeth dual unit, maybe a light attribute True Magic Melly, maybe a Percival unit, obviously going into Forkoa, right? We definitely have a few things that we could be getting, and you know, some type of character would be releasing in that slot, but I do think a light attribute character would make sense, right? Even if they do Meliodas and make him light attribute, I do think it makes sense because he is a good guy in the series, obviously, right? You know, the variants they've done already, like Trader Melly and Purgatory Melly, like those are obviously very darkness oriented you know, Meliodases. So if they were to do like a Meliodas Elizabeth unit, that could easily be a light attribute character. Percival could be a light attribute character as he's the main hero in Forkoa. They could do a lot of things here, man. So whatever they do release for end of year, it will be on the 28th, and that'll be the date for the end of year banner right there. So yeah, man, this is pretty much the schedule that I got going on, guys, for the next 3 months of Grand Cross. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below in terms of what could be releasing, man. But this does make a lot of sense, right? It does follow last year's banner schedule. It does also follow some of the leaks as well, with obviously like the Merlin that we got there, and then most likely getting like the collab. And then we have a filler banner in the middle of November, and then we do also have the Chaos Arthur release. And then for December, we do have probably a Christmas Easton, Awakened Easton, and then a Step Up banner the 2 weeks after. Following that banner is going to be the end of year festival, which will be most likely a very, very broken character as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to this later half of this year, guys. But this is where you guys want to definitely save your gems, man. Look at all these characters that we're going to be getting later in the year. You know, Chaos Arthur, obviously our end of year, right? So we have a lot of things that are going to be coming out, and I'm definitely excited to see what we get. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of my predictions. What do you guys think is going to be releasing for these time slots throughout the year or throughout the rest of this year? Let me know in the comment section below. But with that out of the way, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.